After yesterday's news, we've got a little bit of a Spider-Man 3 update, and it appears they're not wasting any time. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we got a little update on Spider-Man 3. But first, I wanted to remind everybody, if you're looking for your place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in those characters we love, make sure you hit that like button and hit subscribe. Well, we're all still reeling from yesterday's news that Jamie Foxx is going to return to the role of Electro for Spider-Man 3. If you remember correctly, he actually played this role back in Amazing Spider-Man 2, although we had a different Spider-Man then, Andrew Garfield, and to say it wasn't met very well by fans is a little bit of an understatement. Now obviously this casting gives us a lot of questions, but one of the questions that's been lingering for a long time is whether this movie will actually meet its December 2021 release date, especially since it was already pushed from July of that same year. Nobody really knows the answer to this question, but that report that announced Electro returning in The Hollywood Reporter does have an interesting mention here. In that same report they say, and I quote, "When cameras rolled in Atlanta this fall." Now the casting did lead to a lot of other questions, but it is good to know that the production is steamrolling forward, and it does appear Sony and Marvel have no intention of wasting time. 2021 is super duper crowded with superhero movies. Marvel already has Black Widow, The Eternals, Shang-Chi, and Spider-Man hitting the theaters all next year, leaving very little room for any more adjustment. Let's also not forget Sony's rather ambitious schedule too, with Morbius and Venom Let There Be Carnage being released next year and several other productions kicking up. I'm sure they want to get this movie into the theater so they can get their Spider-Verse well underway. Now, there are tons of other questions related to this production which are probably outside of a production update. The Sinister Six, if Electro is from our Earth, and all kinds of other things. We'll deal with those in a future video. Obviously, once we get more details about this movie, we'll bring them your way immediately. But I'm curious on what you guys think. Do you think Jon Watts and the rest of the Spider-Man crew will get their production kicked off on time in just a couple of weeks? And do you expect them to meet that December 2021 release date? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.